Hello. The week has been up and down for me, but I'm sure with the 4-day weekend it'll get better. Yep.
Like I said, well, hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know if y'all heard anything I just said, cause my mic.
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me, obviously, but I don't know if they can hear me. Anyway, go back to all that. Anyway, so like I was saying, go ahead and check in the comment section of the live feed if y'all don't mind. Or if you got my number, shoot me a text. Let me know you watching. Shoot me a message on Facebook. Send a carrier pigeon. I don't give a fuck. Just let me know if you guys are watching or not. Um, but yeah, before we get into the music minute, first I wanna talk to Shandine and the listeners about what's been going on in the animal kingdom. Actually, it's been some wild shit going on. When I say wild shit, I mean natural wild shit that's supposed to happen. Shandine, have you heard about the animal attacks that's been going on in the world?
I have not heard about any animal attacks. No, you can inform me as well as everybody else.
Shit. Let me brief you up real quick. Well, it's been two animal attacks and one human death because of a attack. So everybody is talking about the little girl. There was a sea lion actually, who actually came up out the water,
Oh, I did see that and snatched her off the thing.
snatched that little heifer into the water. I'm like, oh shit, that's some wild shit. But she's sitting there freaking antagonizing the sea lion, and Buddy got fed up. So what you think about that?
I kind of feel like one, you shouldn't let your kids approach natural wildlife that close, especially if it's a wild animal. And two, I guess it's more so where are the parents? I mean, with anybody, you should be more cautious about an area with wild animals or just anywhere. There's animals everywhere. Just it's natural for them to try and, I guess, attack in some ways. It's a sea lion. Probably so. Hmm. Right. Yep. Yep. I didn't. Nope. Just about that one. Oh yeah, I sure just did get that text just now.
Shit, my bad. Hey, look, I guess ain't none of y'all was able to hear me.
Okay. Technical difficulties. We'll fix it.
Oh, they can hear. They can hear me now. Y'all can hear
They
me
can,
now, right?
I don't know. I just got the text saying that they couldn't hear you. They
I'm
can
sure
only
they
hear.
can. It was my mic.
Oh.
Damn, I gotta say all that shit again. Basically, look, the fucking mountain lion was on. Excuse me,
Sea lion.
the sea lion was doing what sea lions do. He wasn't trying to kill that little girl, but he was trying to let her know, don't fuck with me. You know, don't like. I could have swam off with you and fed you to maturing, but nah. That's just a lesson. Don't fuck with these animals. Like I was saying, I know, I know y'all
Okay.
didn't hear what I was saying, but I was saying thank you to the old man who jumped in the water to save her versus recording
Recording.
it on his phone like the bitch nigga with the phone. Get in there and save that girl, man. You sitting here watching her antagonizing the sea lion. You ain't try to stop her, but you gonna pull your fucking phone out and record it. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Drop your fucking phone, hop your ass in that water, and do what that old ass man did. That old ass man could have broke a hip in that water and died. Risked his life for that little girl.
True. True. And then you were talking about in Beijing, China, with the lion or the tiger.
It was a fucking tiger, or
Okay, the
I don't know
tiger.
what it was. It was a big ass feline creature, huge as fuck. So it's a drive-through zoo, right?
Okay.
You can drive through and see the animals, right? You drive your own cars, right? So there was a couple and their mother, somebody's mother, right? They was driving through the zoo, and apparently the Chinese man and Chinese lady got into an argument, right?
Right.
So I don't know what they do in China. I don't know what they do in America. But where I'm from, you not just gonna get out a car, a perfectly fine-tuned automobile, knowing that there's wild animals around. So what she did was she got out of the car, went to his side, opened up the door, proceeded to argue with this Chinese man, and on the cue, a freaking big ass, huge ass tiger or lion, I don't know what the fuck it was. One of
Was
them
it striped or not?
snatched her ass the fuck up. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about kind of peep the scene and see what was going on. Nah, he walked up, snatched her, and drug her ass into the woods, never to be seen again.
Wow. I did not hear about that one.
Shit was crazy. So naturally, the man went to go save his old lady, as did the mother. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, either the mother or the crazy lady who started the argument, one of them got eaten the fuck up and died.
Ew.
Like eaten. They trying to get the tiger off of him, but it's a fucking tiger, and you don't have hands like that. So it's not gonna work, bro. I promise you.
Mhm. Hmm.
Ate her ass up. What you think about that situation?
I don't know. I think people are trying. People try animals too much. I don't know what they think. That's their natural environment for one, and you're the one going through it. If we're talking about the Beijing China one, but I mean, even then, with the little girl and the sea lion, that's I don't know, kind of it's their natural area. I mean, we invade people's privacy. I mean, as well as animals too. I mean, we all cohabitate in the same place, but I mean, there should obviously be a boundary line on how close you get to something that you're not um what's the word I'm looking for?
You're not accustomed to
Okay,
wild
that's
animals.
one.
You do not know how to deal with wild animals.
Right.
None of us are Tarzan.
Yeah, we
Nobody
shouldn't be
like
approaching things like that.
exactly like that kind of shit is not cool, bro.
And they
Like,
definitely wouldn't approach you if they don't feel provoked, I would say, unless you're doing all type of extra stuff and watching.
I wouldn't say all that because even wild animals get curious. Like,
Hmm.
oh, what the fuck are like? There's cars. They drive through here every day.
Don't they
Okay, I'm
have a
used to
don't they
that.
have a
But
drive-through zoo where you're at?
yes, but ain't no fucking tigers out there.
There's still animals.
Yeah, you're right. It's still wild ass animals, but they not used to people getting out of the car. So Mr. Tiger looking like, hey, I'm used to seeing motherfucking cars and shit, but I ain't never seen one of y'all get out of the car. And I'm
That's
hungry. I'm about to come over there and fuck you up, just like he did.
hmm.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'll never fathom that. But the last but not least is I am so honored and grateful to present this to Blackfish Nation. There was a poacher. Well, I guess he was doing it legally. Fuck that. Fuck that. There's a poacher from South Africa, right? He just wanted to go hunting elephants, right?
Right.
Not to eat them, not for self-preservation, but just to hunt them. Put his head up on the wall, do some stupid shit like that. You know how
Wow.
those type of people are. Say what?
I just said wow.
Yeah. So he went hunting elephants. So he shot this big ass elephant with an elephant gun, whatever kind of guns they use today. So he shot that motherfucker. Elephant died, but he didn't know that the motherfucker was dead. The elephant fell on his ass and killed him, crushed him, killed him instantly.
Oh wow, karma.
Karma is a motherfucker, and it will come back tenfold. He shot the motherfucker and it fell on him. Number one, I'm not walking on nothing that I just shot that's still standing, first of all. Number two, it fell on him. When I heard that part of the story, I was so elated. Like, I was like, yes, obviously there's a God.
You
Obviously.
have to, I don't know. You'd think there'd be more common sense. I mean, with any of these little things that happen with the animals and people, you think of common sense. I mean, I don't know. I don't get too close to animals like that. But I mean, I don't know. You never know. You never know.
You're right. However, kind of complacency killed the cat. Or I don't know. Is that how the thing go?
It's curiosity kills the cat, but I
Curiosity
definitely
killed the
prefer
cat. But we talking about another cat. We talking about Felix. Complacency killed his ass. You done
to.
killed enough elephants, black rhinoceros, rhinoceros, and you think, oh, you got this. He'll fall the other way. Bam, fell right on top of you. And I hope it took the freaking word of God to move that elephant up off of him. I hope he was alive when it fell on him, and then it suffocated his ass.
I don't think this is that effect.
Yeah.
Elephants are pretty heavy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So we're gonna move into this week's music minute. We come at y'all every week with a music minute. Sometimes, or we normally discuss music, what we vibing to this week. Sometimes we discuss our top five in different genres of music. This week, I want to talk about something very specific. Right. So a few months ago, when the Grammys was going on and all that good stuff, And Adele, the chick from the United Kingdom, she took home album of the year, right? But many people was thinking that Beyonce should have won album of the year. You know, with Lemonade and all that shit. She had all these chickens in their feelings and blah 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 whoop de whoop, right?
Why you gotta
So,
say it like
well,
be
I mean,
nice? Women had women in their feelings.
okay, have a whole bunch of women in their feelings, right? So I just want to know, because a lot of people think that Beyonce, I'm talking about a overwhelming amount of people think that Beyonce should have won album of the year. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
cut it to Shandine. What do you think about this, D?
Well, I think that it's almost like in today's society, a lot of people feel like talking about Beyonce is almost like taboo. Don't speak negatively about her because she's the queen bee and all of this other stuff. I mean, she's talented. She is very talented. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful singer. She is a talented woman. But I think there are times where just because of who she is and the type of brand she sets, mind you, she is very a woman of power in a sense of speaking out on a lot of women feelings, putting it out to the public. That I can't agree with. But as a person being over glorified, I feel um, people over glorify her too much. So with Adele winning, she did win and she went up there, got her Grammy, and then turned around and thanked Beyonce, for being an inspiration, which is fine. But I mean, there's too many people out there that I'm sure there's probably going to be people coming after me now about, over glorifying Beyonce. Yes, she's talented, but if you deserve something, you deserved it for a reason.
Facts.
Lemonade was a great album. I mean, I was one of those ones that did get the whole package with the music and the music videos and everything.
All right.
um, you have to think of it also in kind of like a marketing in a marketing aspect. Um, she makes herself seem relevant more these days. I feel not that she's not lacking in any area, but there's maybe some things that some artists might have to do because they're not up to par to where they used to be. So
Mm-hmm.
they have to compensate to do other things. She comes out of the blue with a lot of her stuff, her albums, be it pregnancies, be it marital problems, fake things to spark a controversy, to spark interest, and then you want to be there for that person, which is fine. But there's with Adele and winning her Grammy. I mean, obviously it was well deserved because people voted for her. I'm sure there's equally enough people talking about, you know, Adele deserved it versus Beyonce deserved it. There's always going to be that counter reaction to all these people thinking who needs what. So,
Yeah,
what do you
but
feel about it?
and you're right, especially with the whole marketing thing. She markets to certain demographics, but
Mhm.
I think that it comes from a multitude of things. Because I really don't think she should have won it. Number one, just like how you said that she comes up with stuff out of the blue. You know, uh, Adele, she puts her stuff out months in advance, so we talking about album sales at this point. You know
Mhm.
how many pre-orders Adele got? I'm talking about in the millions, hundreds of millions, just
Right.
pre-orders, right? You know how many pre-orders Beyonce got? Zero, because then nobody know about it. But
Mhm.
that's almost irrelevant because Beyonce is Beyonce. She gonna sell millions regardless. She could put out a song tonight. That song gonna sell a million copies before morning. I promise you.
Well, what she did do too, remember when she put out her Lemonade album, she had only made it specific to one new app, and it was the what is it called? Tidal. I think it's her and Jay Z's uh, kind of like a music app.
Mm-hmm.
So they released it on there, so everybody had to turn around if they wanted to see all of that um, music to go to the title to download title and pay a subscription and whatever, and then on top of that buy her album. So
Right.
it was like they're making twice as much money. Like,
So
oh,
they're
so
funneling. They're basically funneling the shit out of the album, right?
right.
So ultimately, it goes back to album sales and newsflash. Right? I'm probably gonna receive a lot of flack for saying this. Niggas don't buy music. Like it it is as simple as that. Right? It might sound harsh, but think of how many folks, even if you're watching this show and you don't like what I said, just ask yourself, did you buy the album or did you bootleg it like everybody else?
Bootlegged it like everybody else.
Bootleg it. Me myself, I buy music. I buy all my music. Just I don't
Mm-hmm.
like dealing with viruses. I don't like dealing with all the extra shit. I like dealing with a one-stop shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like it's expensive. But anyway, so folks are not buying Beyonce's. Now she's selling in the millions.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to deny that. The woman is very talented, beautiful. She deserves everything she has. I'm not saying none of that. But just think of how many albums she would sell if folks would actually buy the music and support her versus pirating the music.
Mm-hmm.
She puts out every now and again. She'll put out like what, a free song or a free mixtape or whatever. Beyonce is known to do that. How many times you seen Adele put out anything for free? Never.
No.
It's never going to happen because number one, Adele's fans. I'm gonna say the vast majority they buy music. Adele is known globally. Not saying Beyonce isn't, because she damn sure is. Promise you
Right.
that. You can go on 6 out of 7 continents, they gonna know Beyonce. But Adele is actually from the UK, so
Right.
her tours start in Europe. Just
Mm-hmm.
think about that alone. You know how many countries are in Europe alone? So she starts in Europe. Her reach, she don't have a pond in between her. So she easily tours in Asia, Africa, all of these countries. Beyonce, she tours in the States, right?
Right.
Most of her fans are from ages 15 to about 27. Most of her fans, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, that's the same age demographic that pirates music the most. That steals music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her album sales are not even close to Adele. So in my opinion, because I mean I love Adele. I actually buy her music. Especially her first album, 21. Like shit's classic. I listen to that shit to this day. That shit is bumping. Like you can pull my phone out right now and see if I'm lying. But that shit is a bumping. So I actually buy music. I've never bought. I bought a couple songs from Beyonce, but I never bought an album. Not saying I don't like her music. Her music is dope, but
Right.
I like natural singers. And Adele, she meets that mold for me.
Right.
So it all boils down to album sales when it comes to the Grammys. So everybody who was pissed off, ask yourself, did you buy the music? If you didn't, shut the fuck up. Simple as that. You got anything else to add on that?
Well, to tie that in to what we're going to talk about today, you have a lot of the, Adele fans and Beyonce fans on who people are loyal to. So our show today is about loyalty.
Mm.
So, so I mean, I guess depending on maybe where you're from, where you grew up, what you like listening to, you have fans who are loyal to Adele and, are going to be there and support her 100%. And I mean, even though you have people who might pirate music, those people are still going to turn around and spend that money and be loyal Beyonce fan. You know, you have like she has so many loyal fans. It's ridiculous. Like just out out the way fans. And I mean, you know, and that's what today's show is about. Loyalty.
It most certainly is. So today's topic is loyalty.
Hmm.
Like, what is loyal? Well, what is loyalty to people? What is being loyal? Is it just a catchphrase? Is it an action? Is it a verb? Is it a noun? What is loyalty? So
Loyalty. Well, I just have a few things to say. Well, loyalty is there's a lot of I guess words that tie into loyalty. Bless you.
thank you.
Um, you know, like allegiance, faithfulness. You have, you know, devotions, obedience, adherence, moral commitments, emotional devotions. I mean, all of that ties into loyalty, I think, and loyalty in the realms of friendships and in realms of relationships. So,
Facts. So what do you think? Like, what do you think? Like, do you think people nowadays have a sense of loyalty? Do you think people nowadays are loyal in all aspects of loyalty?
I think nowadays there's a lot of things that are used very loosely, loyalty being one of them. Um, you can, you know, you can have a person that is loyal to you, but might not tie in the rest of those, you know, aspects that I just named out, you know, like faithfulness, obedient, not obedient, like I'm gonna obey you, but that you're actually have those emotional devotions to that person,
Mm-hmm.
faithfulness, adherence, um, moral commitments. You know, those are just like a few things. They can be loyal, but they might not be those other things. And to me, that I wouldn't consider that loyalty, because if you were loyal to a person, be it a friend, a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, a girlfriend, you know, all of those things would combine into one. And nowadays it's just used very loosely. Like loyalty is used loosely. Friendship, friends are a loose term as well. Who you call your friends,
Very.
who you say love to, love is used very loosely. You know, like on what type. I think the thing I hear most now is what type of love. You know, as far as I've grown up, there's like love, like you dearly love somebody, but apparently now I've heard from one of the people I work with, you know, there's like levels of love. Do you love me for friendship, for what, you know, like loyalty, for just emotional type things, or like where am I at? Where do I stand kind of thing. I think
So
all of this combine in one.
let's venture over to loyalty and relationships. All right, just what the fuck is loyalty in relationships? So my whole thing is on loyalty in a relationship is, all right, you set good guidelines and you let be known what needs to be known and you follow that. All right. So if you are in a monogamous relationship, you let that be known that you are in a monogamous relationship, and that person don't have to worry about you fucking around on him. Now, if you are in a not so monogamous relationship, if you in a polygamy or whatever, you let that be known so there's no ambiguity in the long run. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So if you are a guy, if you are a man, and you are not so much on fucking one person for a while, you need to let that kind of shit be known in the beginning, you know,
Right.
or at whatever point you at whenever you decide you want to start fucking other people. You understand what I'm saying? So does that happen? I don't know. I know it happens with me. You know, I done been in plenty many relationships, and I let you know, like, hey, either I'm with you and I'm with you, or if shit change in the middle, I let you know, like, look, shit changed. I'm trying to fuck other people. What's up? Either she gonna stay or she gonna go. But
Right. I think more so, well, I think that's kind of a thing now. People are stating more what they want from something. I mean, I think it's still a lot of skepticism from whoever's past may have been. Um, but as far as being a loyal in a relationship, I mean, I think people, I don't know, I see a trend now where people are starting off maybe like friends first. We'll male and female, we'll put it out like that. We'll start off as friends first and maybe progress to something, but yeah, there's always kind of that question like, where do I stand or what is this becoming? But nobody will ever state anything until, well, I thought we were this, but you thought we were that. I mean, I think there could be a lot more tightening up in that area. I mean, tightening up with loyalty in general. I mean, people need to be more vocal and more sure about what they want instead of just beating around the bush, I guess. Because if it's not known, then the other person is just going to assume no or yes.
so let me ask you this: is loyalty in a monogamous relationship, does it still exist today, 2017?
Loyalty in a monogamous relationship?
Yes.
Hmm. I would say no.
Ooh, was not expecting you to say that.
Well, I say no because being in the time that we are now, 2017, you have younger people in the mindset of if I'm not getting what I'm wanting from this, then I'm gonna sneak off and do that. I mean, they can be loyal. Like I said, remember I said earlier, you can be loyal to the person, but not be all those other things. So you can be in this relationship and say that I'll be loyal to you, and be here for you, and maybe do X, Y, Z around the house and whatnot. But if I'm not getting what I want from you emotionally, because emotional devotion is one of those sub topics for or subwords for loyalty. So they can go and turn around and maybe find somebody else. I mean, that's pretty common. I think. I don't think. I don't know. For me, it would. I feel like I'm a loyal person, but do I get skeptical in my own mind about my monogamous relationship? Of course I do. Anybody would. You
Okay.
know, any little maybe any little way that they start acting different or changing, then you're gonna start thinking of other things. And that's a dangerous line to walk on if it wasn't already set in the beginning of what that relationship was.
Hey, I
Do you
feel
agree with
what you're saying.
that? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it to,
To a certain extent.
yeah, to a certain extent. But my whole thing is, hold on a second, we got a caller.
Okay.
I guess he gone now. Anyway, hey caller, hey call back whenever you hear this. So my whole thing with loyalty is there, but it's only in there in minute times, like amount of times. Like it's not something that is the norm anymore. All right, it used to be normal. Like okay, these two people in a relationship, let me leave them alone. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They got something going. Let me leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? And from the inside, it was like I'm in a relationship. I'm not even gonna entertain that bullshit because I'm in a relationship. It's not normal anymore. You know, it's abnormal for you to be loyal nowadays. You know, so like whenever you are in a form of dudes, right? I'm talking about dudes, a whole bunch of guys just talking and
Okay.
whatnot. I ain't trying to put a like like throw niggas under the bus or nothing like that.
Go ahead and do it. You started it.
I'll be really selective on my words. But whenever you get a form of dudes, I remember, and this is in my lifetime. I'm not that old. I'm only 26. In my lifetime, I remember where you would or guys would be talking, and it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, that bitch fine in the motherfucker. Hey man, gon' get on. You already know she like you. Nah, bro, I got my girl. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's like, man, that bitch fine in the motherfucker. I'm about to go get on, but what? Hey, what about your girl? She not gonna trip? Man, shit, man, for that bit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that kind of aspect. I feel as though if you gonna do it, at least let it be known in a relationship that you gonna
Right.
do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just have somebody all the way out there for you if you out there not all the way out there for them. Yeah.
Exactly. Don't string these people along if you don't expect. I mean, if you're not doing the right things for to have them there, because that I guess that was kind of my problem in the past. You know, being there, doing all of these things, being loyal, being everything I was supposed to be, and you know, and you're stringing this person along the way with kind of like open-ended questions of, you know, do I deserve to be here? Are these things real? And is this going to become something? Are you going to claim it something? I mean, it shouldn't go off of titles, but I mean, at some points in time, you know, titles do mean something. Um, so, you know, being that was an example of being loyal in friendships, right? Because then, you know, you could be put into that situation to where your friend might have a girlfriend, but then he sees this other woman. And I mean, but are you going to say something to his girlfriend
Well,
or not?
or hold that thought. We got a
You got it.
caller. We got a caller, but hold that thought. I want you to remind me of that because I got a lot to say about that.
Okay.
Hello, hey, you on the phone with we on the line with BlackFist? It's your boy Gene Wall. What's your name and where you from?
Man, you know, this your boy Danny G, man. I'm calling straight from the deserts of California. You know how we do for urban stand up, baby.
Well, I already know it, bro. Go ahead and do it for the one time.
Man, you are, hey, man. Hey, what y'all over there talking about today, man? Y'all talking about some loyalty today, man?
Bro, we on this loyalty over here today, bro. We trying to get in the ins and outs, nitty of the gritty. Is niggas out here loyal to their females, or niggas out here loyal to their homeboys rather than their females?
Man, you know me, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I mean, these 2017 dudes, let's just be simply honest. You know, they are more loyal to their homeboys than they are their females, and I'm gonna tell you that because the masculine side of males has downgraded. We got these males wearing tight pants, wearing
Ooh.
handbags, wearing these wearing these female purses and all that stuff. So masculine males are hard to find nowadays. So if you are not a masculine male, what are you more to hook yourself onto? The person that's alike in this sense. You know what I'm saying? Which is your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? You feel as if you can confide in your homeboys and tell your homeboys the truth before you tell your old lady the truth. And I heard Shadeen say something about can y'all still hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, bro, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I heard Shadeen say something about, this new generation has lost loyalty due to the fact of age. Well, I can only speak for myself, you know what that is. But I've been loyal to the game since an infant, you know. So I know, and I mean that's just how I roll. But for real, all in all, I feel as if dudes are more loyal to their homeboys because of how the world works now. But I can say if we can say that about a dude, we can say that about females because females lie every day. You know what I'm saying? Females make simple lies into taking over goddamn chat. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as if the truth is always there to be set free, but some people take the opposite route. And if you lie once, you'll lie again. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my outlook on loyalty. But loyalty is everything. You can get your loyalty back, but you can't get your respect back. You remember that. And I'm out. Danny G, BlackFist. What's up?
And I love it, bro. I appreciate the phone call, bro.
Yeah. All right, bro. Y'all keep doing your thing, bro. I love y'all, bro.
All right, now.
All right.
Hey man, hey bro, my bro just said something like that needs to be addressed. Um,
Okay.
Shandine, you were saying that's why I was saying I agree with you to a certain extent. You were saying that people are before I even say that, it boils down to bitch niggas. Same thing we was talking about last week. Bitch niggas. If you
Right.
rather impress your homeboy versus impressing your girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever you call that, oh your old lady, you, my friend, are a bitch nigga. Anyway, so you said it was due to age. I don't think it's due to age. I'm with Danny G on this one. I think it's due to pop culture. Pop culture is what defines most of our lives. If you are in the age of from 12 to 40, pop culture defines your life. You're going to do what everybody else is doing. This whole thing with age, you got to think why. Why is it dealing with age? Because we all watching and we all doing the same shit. Why are we all doing the same shit? Because we all seeing the same shit. We all seeing that. So these bitch niggas are out here impressing their homeboys versus impressing their old ladies because that's what's popular in the culture nowadays.
Well, I have something to add to that. He was just talking about the caller was talking about how there's if you can gain loyalty back, but you can't gain respect back.
Hello?
Okay, so now I kind of feel like if you can
Who?
gain the loyalty back,
You
but
trying to
not
call
gain
into the show?
respect back,
Hold
to
on.
me that's kind of like
I mean, I feel
okay,
what you're
so
saying.
you can't. Mm, because I mean, if you think about okay, I did you wrong in a relationship, right? I
Okay?
did you wrong in a relationship. I cheated and then I lied about it,
Okay?
right? And then you try to get the truth, get the truth, get the truth, get the truth, and I'm just gonna keep lying and keep lying and keep lying. But if I feel like I mean there are some women out there that'll just like lie their ass off, just like a guy could. But then there's some women that I mean lying in general is bad. I'm not trying to like say lying is okay, but at some point there would have been an event that happened to
Okay.
where the woman that would have felt that she had deserved better at that point in time.
Okay. So Shandine.
And if
Oh,
you
hold on, hold
if
on, hold on, hold on, hold
say
on,
you
hold on.
want no 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 let me finish. If you say you want the loyalty, but you're not going to gain the respect back, then why are you going to try to gain the loyalty back if you're not going to have the respect?
You're right, and I'm about to address that. And I ain't trying to cut you off because you had the best statement of all time. But we got a caller coming in, and we got to see what this brother got to say. So, hey, caller, hey, what's your name and where you from, bro?
Hey, they will, man. I'm from Georgia, man.
This, hold up, say that one more time.
They will. And I'm from Georgia, 229 to be exact.
Okay, we got a caller from the 229, bro. I'm from the 229, bro. That's crazy. Small world. Hey, hey, what you got to say, caller?
Okay, you gotta talk about loyalty, right?
Right.
Okay, so what if you with a female, she not showing you loyalty, but your homeboy is showing you more loyalty to you than she is?
Ooh, very good point. So the question was, what if you with a chick, she not showing you loyalty, but your partners is showing you loyalty. So let me give y'all an example real quick, so I can put it in perspective for you. You with a chick, she out there possibly doing you wrong, right? And your partners are doing you due diligence and letting you know, hey, look, hey, shawty you with, she ain't shit. She was just on Terry did the other day. Am I putting it in good perspective for you, Will?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, hey, bro, hey, go ahead and add on a little bit more to that, bro.
Hold up.
That nigga just hung up. Anyway, he brought up a good point, which there is a simple answer to it. Alright? If you with a chick that ain't showing you loyalty and your partner's letting you know, hey, shawty ain't shit, bro. You need to check her. And then once you check her, and if you find out she ain't shit, you gotta let her go, bro. Simple as that. You can't be with no ducks. And
Okay. So counteract to that. What if in your little group of friends you have them ones that are also doing the dirt? Are you gonna be just as loyal to them or as loyal to their girlfriend?
I want to address that specifically.
Because that's friendship loyalty. Like you and me can be friends, and then I could be dating somebody in your friend realm, right? So I mean, we're all cool, right? We're all friends. But if
You
I
call
was
back in
the
5 minutes.
and I was over here getting around and doing all this dirt, and then somebody see me, who are they going to be loyal to? To me, or are they going to be loyal to their friend?
So let
Versus
me
you seeing your friend doing the dirt, and are you going to tell me, or are you going to be loyal to him and not say nothing?
let me address that. So scenario is your partner, whether you male or female, your partner is in a relationship. You witness your partner out there doing dirt, fucking all the niggas, fucking all the chickens. Alright? Question is, who is your loyalty to? Alright? This
If
is
you can be friends with both of these people, you both know them for equal amount of time, but who are you going to be loyal to?
check this out. Your loyalty is to your motherfucking partner. Whoever you know the longest. And who not even who you know the longest. Whoever you fuck with hardest. Normally that's the person you fuck with the longest. Normally. But case by case basis. You know who you fuck. There's a minute amount of relationships that the friend fucks with both of y'all equally. That doesn't happen often. Normally, the person in a relationship introduces you to that person. Your loyalty is to that person. You do not know anything about a relationship. You don't know if for argument's sake she out there fucking around. You don't know who's out there fucking around. You don't know what reason Buddy got to be fucking around with other chickens out there. You don't know that. Your loyalty is to your partner. Now, however, you need to let your partner know what's on your mind. If your partner got a good girl, she got a good head on the shoulders, and she doing right by him, you like, hey bro, you probably need to slow the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? You probably need to do right by your girl, cause if you fuck this up, you probably ain't gonna get nothing like her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, got it. You should say that morally as a man, but your loyalty is to your partner. Because if you go in and and start snitching, and your partner out here doing this, that, and the third, when you probably have no idea what's actually going on. You don't know that his old lady out there fucking this, that, and the third. You don't know that maybe he ain't fucking no girl. Maybe she's just a friend. You don't know that. That's why your loyalty should remain with your partner. And I'm going to speak more about this in a minute, but that is why your loyalty to your friends should always remain intact. Because if that's your partner, he gonna know. He gonna already know. He gonna tell you, hey bro, I'm out here fucking these hoes. Or hey bro, I just got a lot of female friends, I ain't fucking her. And if you loyal to your homeboy, that would be the truth. And your homeboy wouldn't have to go snitch on you because they already know that's the truth. So we got another caller. Hey caller, what's your name and where you from?
Uh, this is uh, this is Gregory from Dallas, Texas.
We got Gregory from Dallas, Texas. Hey,
How
what you
y'all
got,
doing?
partner?
How y'all doing, man? I was watching the BlackFist, man. I love you guys, man. I swear I do, man.
We love you too, bro. Thanks for the
Man,
support.
I want to speak on some loyalty.
Mm.
You said, do you have more loyalty to your partners than your girl? Okay, I'm gonna say like this. We all know the hidden rule: bros before hoes. rules. Hey buddy, you know the rule. So
I know
my
it and I
thing,
live by it, bro.
my thing is, me personally, I got four homeboys that we were so tight. We were real tight. I ride with these dudes, but three of them are dirtbags. And
Right?
it comes down to me having an old lady or something like that. These dirtbags will tell me to go do something. They didn't care. And I had the other partner. He was pretty level headed. So he used to tell me the right stuff. But my thing is, I feel like females, they look at life from a different perspective. If they have a dude friend and a female friend and they're cool with both of them, I feel like they're going to naturally snitch on both of them.
Ooh.
It's a natural thing just to snitch. But with the guy's going to remain loyal to the homeboy, even if you knew the homegirl first.
Ooh.
Because it's the masculine part and the vibe that you get from your homeboy. You know that your homeboy won't cross you, and we're not gonna say it doesn't happen, but we know for a fact the homeboy's gonna ride or die with you. But the females might get emotional one day and say, "F you, I'm done. I'm not friends with you no more." You know what I'm saying? And I have another comment.
What you got, bro?
If I want to talk about loyalty and a gist, because I heard another caller call in and say that you can gain loyalty back, but you can't gain the respect.
Ooh.
That young man there, whoever said that was the truth.
That
And
was very powerful.
I'm going to tell you why now. Because look, if a person that lies once, they do it again. A person that steals, they do it again. If a person disrespects you, you do it again. But loyalty is one of those things like air, right? You can breathe in the air, it can come in, it can go away, but you know that it'll always come back to you, right? Right? Am I wrong? I'm right.
When you're right, you're right. Don't say you
It'll
ain't
come
when
back.
you is.
But I can't stand a liar. If a female or a male lies to you on a continuous basis, it's for two reasons. Because they don't give a fuck about you or they're scared about you. And that's all I got to say. I love you, BlackFist.
I appreciate you, brother. He was coming in from Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas, got on the line. I'm gracious for you, bro. He said something that I want to kind of venture off into, right? Lying, all right? We already know. Don't lie to your motherfucking spouse, your dude, your nigga, your old lady, your girl, whatever you call your significant other. We already know that. But what about lying to your friends? What is that? Is that acceptable? Is that socially acceptable? Is that privately acceptable? What is that? This how I feel. And that's where I'm gonna let you talk. This how I feel. Relationships, friendships come and go. Alright?
Right.
Relationships is kind of the norm to be 100 with your significant other. Correct?
Correct.
Should that same amount of respect be given to friendships?
Yes.
Obviously you have more friendships than you do relationships if you believe in monogamous relationships, monogamy, right? So you have more friends than you do old ladies or old dudes. At what point in your friendship do you feel as though you need to lie to your friends? Because I feel as though it's same shit. Relationships or friendships. Don't lie to me, bro. Let me know. I got a group of friends. I got about 4 friends, just like the caller said. All right, just like he said. Maybe I don't know. Maybe me and him need to link up. But I got about 4 friends. Our motto is, you can't do no wrong in my eyes. We say that to each other every other day. I promise you. Because we talk every other day as friends. Right? You Can't do no wrong in my eyes. What does that mean? Bro, no matter what you going through, I'm here for you. I will not judge you. I will never judge you. As long as you stay 100 with me, I'm 100 with you. Same shit. So should that respect be extended to friendships?
I'm glad you said respect because, like like this last caller, he just called back and said again, you can gain back loyalty, but you cannot gain back respect. But you're talking about you need the loyalty and respect together. So my point is
Loyalty
that
and respect coincides. It's almost the same thing.
so if you're calling this person your friend or your significant other, and they lie to you, and somehow whatever stories aren't matching up, it could be a full blown lie, it could be a white lie, whatever it is, right? And you guys lose a friendship over it, or you lose a relationship over it. If you have no respect for that person, what is there to reconcile for? If there's no respect there, that's my biggest question. Because I mean, you have a lot of these people that will say, okay, well, we can be cool, but I don't respect you. Like, so are you gonna be a fake friend? Or is this a fake relationship? Like,
If you don't respect me, you're not loyal to me. Simple as that.
I've done wrong. I can admit that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people can admit that they've done wrong in a form of a relationship or in a form of a friend.
I haven't.
Okay. But, in aspects like that, if you feel that you can't respect that person, then what makes you think that down the line, if they're going to lie again, or cheat again, or steal again, or disrespect again, that they're not going to do it again, but you're going to accept them back into your life for what? Because
You're right.
you have all that stuff lingering there that, yes, they lied, or yes, they cheated, yes, they disrespected me, but let me try this again.
So,
Because, like the caller said, if you did it once, you're going to do it again.
right.
So why are you setting yourself up in that situation once more?
You correct.
Loyalty, friendship, respect, disrespect.
And you correct. If somebody showed you they was flaw, they flaw. If you did it once, you'll do it again. There's not too many times that a grown ass person changes a new leaf and becomes a different person. I say once you hit the age of about 23 and beyond, you are set in your ways for the most part. Of course, you're going to learn and grow. But as far as like acceptable traits, you already set in your ways. Once you show that you flaw, hey, once your friends show that they flaw, you need to go on and get rid of them. Simple as that. I can't sit here and call somebody a friend that I would lie to. Like what purpose? You set nothing to gain. You gain nothing from it. Cause if your friends fuck with you heavy, they gonna fuck with you heavy, regardless of the fact. They gonna be with you through the thick and the thin. I know I'm not the easiest person to be around. I'm very stubborn, obnoxious, annoying, think I know everything. Partly because 99% of the time I do know what the fuck I'm talking about, or else I'm not speaking. Alright, you can shake your head, but it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. But anyway, I got friends that accept me for that, and I got no reason to lie to them. I got no reason to. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you know what? Bro, I'm out here doing what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to them and be like, hey, bro, I'm doing this, that, and the third, and they know it's a lie. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it at all. Because just like in a relationship with your significant other, you shouldn't be lying to them. You should not be lying to your friends. It's simple as that. Because then after that, it's built. You have another layer of foundation. Meaning, you go through some kind of trial and tribulation. All right? You tell your friends one thing that is not the truth. Your friends build on that. Like, oh, okay. Well, you said this, so this is what fucking going off of. Now they building upon a lie, and that you are a person that you do not say you, or you are a person that you are actually in reality not. You know what I'm saying? So loyalty should be given to your significant other and your friends. Your friends catch you out there fucking hoes, don't lie. Number one, if you a nigga, if you a guy, like your motherfucking homies gonna lie for you regardless. But if you out there lying to them, you on your own, bro. If your old lady called me at 1 o'clock in the morning asking where you at, and you done lied to me, hey, I don't know what I did. I ain't gonna lie, I probably still lie for you, but you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying. What you got to add to that, Shandane?
At some point, one of those friends is gonna make a mistake and slip up and say something that they're not supposed to. I just experienced this 2 days ago. Somebody slipped up and said one thing, and I asked the other person. They said that was not the case. So,
Well, hold on, wait. You're talking very vaguely. Put it in perspective on just what you're talking about.
So, let's say one of these friends is in a relationship, and you're kind of getting back into maybe trying to work things out, make things happen all over again. And there's obviously there's past things that had happened before, but you guys have mutual friends all over, mutual friends, and you ask one of the other friends, I heard this about this person, and I found it kind of odd, and then they slip up and say something they're not supposed to. So for me, let's say that kind of triggered, like, okay, one of y'all, one of my friends, whoever, or my partner is lying to me about something. So
You need to check your partner. You can't check the friend. Because you're not in a relationship with your friend. There's an order of precedence at that point. You got big joker, little joker. You need to check the big joker before you check the little joker.
I don't
Granted, you can still check the little joker, but it depends on the friendship level. Like, it all depends,
This just like really sounds like to me that there's. I mean, I guess I can understand that there's levels of friendship, and maybe you're friends more with others than other people. But I mean, I would think if you build yourself up to call that person a friend to you, then it wouldn't matter how long you've known this person and how much longer you knew the other person.
Yeah,
If you call somebody a friend to you, then that means something.
I mean, yeah, you are correct, right? So you may have known somebody longer, but you've been through more shit with different the other person. You see what I'm saying? So like, granted, you can meet somebody and that be your best bud, and then you're in cahoots with somebody else, and I'm assuming that you're saying that those two people are.
I think no. Okay, so let's put it like this. So getting back to loyalty. Loyalty is something that comes from the heart, and it's not a contract. You can't. I mean, you can state whatever situation it may be it friendships or relationships, but you can't. I feel like it can't be really like a guideline as to saying this is. I mean, if you claim it something and you make it a title, the loyalty should stay within that realm. It comes from a heart and not just like a written contract that's out of nowhere that you will do this only for me. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. That's almost the definition of loyalty, I understand that completely. All right, there is. Hold on a second. Like, there should be a sense of loyalty in no matter what type of ship you're in, whether it's a relationship or friendship. There should be a sense of loyalty. If there is a title, you should feel a need, a want to uphold that title and doing whatever you got to do to uphold that title. Meaning, you got to abide by the guidelines that you and your person, your significant other, have set forth. Right? So if y'all say that y'all in a polygamous relationships, abide by it. All right, do whatever the fuck you want to do. If y'all say y'all are just for you and her, do what the fuck you supposed to do. Ain't nobody about that person. When shit change and you feel like you wanna go be on these hoes, let her know. If shit change, feel like you just wanna ride another dick that ain't his. Let that nigga know. That way, that person can decide on what they want to do. Maybe they with it. You'll be surprised on how many people are with it. I am one to attest to that. You will be surprised on how many chicks are out here who are with it. But I digress. There should be a sense of loyalty in no matter what you do. I don't care if you're in a relationship or friendship, if you at work or whatever. There should be a sense of loyalty. Because whatever you are in, you decided that. You made that decision. You made that decision to get in a relationship with that person. You made that decision to be in a friendship with this person. You made the decision to get that job. Just like your ass show up to work from 9 to 5 and your ass go home. You show that amount of loyalty, but you can't show amount of loyalty to your girl. You signed that application just like you did your girl. Just like you did at work. Just like you did your friend. So why not? There is an abundance, a massive abundance of bitch niggas and bitches out here doing everybody dirty. From relationships to friendships. I see it every day.
Very true.
That is why, like, if you know me, my circle, if you know of me, then all you know is, oh, Gene, he talk a lot of shit. He say whatever he want when he wants to say it to whoever is listening.
Right.
He don't give a fuck. He has no filter. All right.
But if you know him.
If you actually know me, you know that I roll with small circles. Mm-hmm. I got about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 10 friends. If you actually know me, you know I have 10 friends. Yeah, that is it. That is it. If you want to know if you are one of these 10, all you got to do is ask me. And I will tell you, if you know anything about me, you know that I am blunt, honest, to the point. I got people I fuck with. I got people I fuck with heavy. Mm-hmm. Like people that I fuck with. But that I consider you a friend, it's only 10 people.
So what about do we have any people in the comments or any more people that want to say something on this topic? Because I kind of feel like I'm pushing it more left than I should.
So basically, hey, look, anybody out there in the world, hey, if you want your voice to be heard right now on this topic, I highly suggest you either A, hit us up in the live feed with your response or your take on the subject of loyalty. You can text my phone, which I'm gonna give you the phone number of 785-761-6245. I'm gonna say it one more time because I know damn well your ass wasn't ready. Let me give you a second to get a piece of paper. 785-761-6245. I'm gonna put my number in the live chat. Go ahead before we wrap it up and let us know what y'all think. Or you can hit me up in the Facebook message, blase blah whoop de whoop. But let me go ahead and put my number right here real quick. My number's in the live feed. Y'all can go ahead and let me know whatever y'all think about the subject, because loyalty is a touchy subject nowadays, because there's not too many people loyal nowadays, honestly. Like, I got, like, my friends, they already know I'm ride or die. I don't give a fuck what you do. You go to jail right now, I'm there to bail you out. Hold on a second. Let me see what the fuck this is. Hello? Hello? Okay, caller got a fucked up phone, so I just hung up. Hey, caller. Hey, fix your phone real quick. And I swear I'll get you on the show. But like I was saying, I'm ride or die for my friends. No matter what, I'm always there for you. And it's plain as day. So if anybody got anything else they want to say before we wrap up this show, go ahead and get it in. We got in the comments, we got, G09. He say, loyalty is an unwritten contract. Don't lie about it though. Pretty much. He just summed up the whole show in goddamn 2 sentences. Whenever you in cahoots with somebody, if you call somebody your friend, your boo, bae, or whatever the fuck niggas is calling each other nowadays, you in an unwritten contract. Unless you married, then your ass in a written contract. But the fact of the matter remains, you gotta show that kind of shit. I got 2 groups of friends. Both groups of friends, I fucks with them heavy. They know I fucks with them heavy and they fucks with me heavy. Loyalty has been shown. So my point is, if you are in cahoots with somebody that you doubt, I highly suggest you get out of that relationship, get out of that friendship, because they not all the way out here for you. You would never, if you doubting the friendship, that person ain't all the way out there for you, because they have not proven their friendship. And it's simple as that.
So,
What you got, Shandine?
I have something. I kind of feel like, okay, BlackFist as a whole, we are a diverse community.
Very.
A diverse group of friends, I'd like to say. Being the female on this show, putting the topic out of loyalty versus friendships and relationships, I kind of felt like I was neutral with loyalty and aspects of friendships and relationships, but I kind of feel, Jean, that you are putting more precedence on being more loyal to your friends than significant others. And I really want to know why that is, because that makes me feel some type of way.
I mean, and you may be right. You could possibly. I mean, only reason why you think that is because we're talking about this in a forum of maybe we spent more time on the friendship aspect versus the relationship. So I would definitely make myself clear. All right, just so there's no ambiguity in the long run. All right, so all right, your loyalty, number 1, is to your significant other. Number 1. Let's let that.
Elaborate on that, please.
Okay, so you are in a relationship with somebody. You have said to death do you part. You have literally signed your name on the jagged dotted line that is a marriage certificate. So not only do you have to be loyal to that person morally, you have to be loyal to that person legally. So I highly suggest you get on the good foot and do what you got to do and take care of your business and stay loyal to that person. All right. However, friendships tend to last longer than relationships. You can do the math, you can do the research, but it's pretty obvious that person, your friends normally, I'm not saying in all cases, but in most cases have been there before and after your relationships. So I'm not saying that you should be more loyal to, say what?
Friendships are biased.
No, not necessarily. Your friendships are biased. Depends on who you are befriending. If you befriending bitch niggas, then of course it's going to be biased. But if you befriending real niggas, then it's always one side, the truth, 100% of the time. So I go back to saying that, yes, ultimately, you are with your spouse. Hopefully, y'all plan on a future together. You're having kids. That is your person. You need whatever you're thinking, that person needs to know. Whatever you want to say, that person needs to know. However you feeling, that person needs to know. No matter what. No matter what. At the same time, your friends are also there for you. I'm not saying that you need to spend more time with your friends than your spouse. That'd be retarded. That's redonkulous. I would never say no dumb shit like that. Because your friends already know what's real. But you also need to extend the same amount of loyalty if you doing if you're a stand up jit. If you're a stand up jit, then you need to extend the same amount of loyalty to your friends that you do your spouse. Time and time again, I have been on the short end of this where people get in relationships, say fuck their friends, and friendships are lost, and then relationships fall through, breakup, divorce, and blah 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 woo de woo. When you done already lost your support channel, you got friends that was out here for you that can help you as you fall. They can help make that fall a little bit easier. You done already said fuck them just so you could be with your disrespectful ass spouse. I done seen that. I see it all the time, actually, more than I probably should. So my thing is, everything needs to be, not even gonna say 50-50. Cause no, that means you're balancing. That means if one thing is up here, then you need to relax that so that it can balance out. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is everybody needs to be 100 with whoever they are in cahoots with. That is all I'm saying. So
I think I accept that a little bit better than the stuff you were saying earlier, because you were kind of going a little left and you were upsetting me. But I feel better now. I feel a little bit better, just a little bit. I still kind of disagree with you.
all right, Shandine. All right. So
You don't need to put it simpler. I got you. I can rock
no,
with
no, no.
that.
I was about to put it in real life perspective, but we will definitely save that for another day.
Okay.
So so anybody you call a friend, Shandine, do you call me a friend?
I call you a friend, yes.
Okay. How long have we been friends?
I want to say a good three and a half years.
Exactly. Exactamundo. 3 years going on 4 years of friendship. I fucks with you heavy.
Right.
Alright? I would never, and I have never done anybody wrong or dirty. Nobody can come out the woodwork and say, Gene ain't shit, blah, 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 woo, woo. You can't do it. Whether or not I was in a relationship with you, or, I'll take that back. There's only one girl say I done dirty. But anyway, other than that, whether or not I was in a relationship with you, or in a friendship with you, you cannot say I have done you dirty, because I was always real with you from the beginning to the end, from the rooter to the tutor, always.
Very true. Very true.
I've never switched up, I've never flaked, and I have never shown any symptoms of being flawed, hold on, and or a bitch nigga. That's not in my blood. Ain't no hoe in my blood. Anyway, so yes, Shandine, I do consider you a friend. Man, you've been rocking heavy for a while now.
Yep.
I will never do you dirty,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
and I expect the same in return, naturally.
Exactly. Okay. The topic of loyalty versus friendships and relationships. This is a good one.
This was a very good one. It started off kind of rocky and plain, but we kind of got into some shit. What you got to say?
Well, I mean, I guess in a sense of loyalty, this is, I think having this conversation is actually kind of good for our friendship, relationship to have, it puts in perspective a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, it was good both ways to speaking to the BlackFist community and to help the friendship aspects. Because you can hear a lot of loyalty in relationship aspects, but it was a good conversation to have. It was a good conversation to have. We maybe not have agreed on a lot of the things,
Right.
but are you still going to be loyal to me after the show and for the next one? Of course. Am I still going to be loyal to you and be a part of the show? Of course, because as friendship relationships and loyalties go, we have loyalty to our Blacklist community. We have loyalty to each other, to our other co-hosts who aren't here today. So it was a good topic to bring up. A lot of stickiness, but I mean, hey, it needs to be talked about, right?
You're right. Everything. Look, any and everything needs to be addressed. I don't care how. Let me change the camera to myself. I don't care how minute you think something is, or how grand you think something is. It needs to be addressed. All right. Loyalty is a very sensitive topic for me. All right, because I know I have been done dirty plenty of times. All right, which helped me mold myself into the person I am today. All right, this is a topic that we will definitely hit plenty many times.
Yeah, it seems like this will be a core of a lot of things. This is a core to a lot of things: loyalty, respect.
So do not be surprised whenever you see this topic come back up on BlackFist. There's a few topics that for me, all right, that we will definitely hit a lot. Loyalty is one. Religion have I know we have not hit religion yet, but we're gonna hit it. That's one that you're gonna see an abundance of.
Hmm.
There's a lot of topics that you will definitely see from us that you're gonna see a lot. I can't speak for the rest of Blackfish, Danny G, Shandine, Trey Gooch. Can't speak for them, but for me, those are two topics you're gonna see a lot.
Right.
Loyalty for me is it's above and beyond because that's how you build foundations. That's how you live your life. You build your life of loyalty. So it's a very sensitive topic for me, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get ready to. This is actually, Shandine. So go ahead and clap yourself up real quick because this is our longest show that we have ran yet.
Oh wow.
This
Oh
is the
wow.
longest show that Blackfist has ran since we started the show.
A good conversation then.
Honestly, going as I started the show, I literally said to myself, "This is going to be the shortest show that we have." I thought it was going to run about 45 minutes. This is our longest show.
That's good. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Definitely a good thing, because that means we're hitting subjects that hit the heart.
Right. Yep.
Man, I ain't even thinking about that till I just looked at the clock and saw that it is 8:25 my time, 9:25 most of your times. But that's good stuff. So we're gonna get ready to close it out, y'all. So Shandine, hit them with some words of wisdom. Anything you would like them to know before we close this out.
Okay. Within a topic, loyalty. If you have people out there that you call your friends, you call your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever you call them, and you have a relationship with them, you need to make sure you have a sense of that loyalty, respect, honesty, moral commitment, emotional devotions to that person. Don't let yourself get caught up with the fake. Don't let yourself get caught up with the fake, because a lot of those people out there, the ones who claim they're loyal so hard, will be the same ones that'll do you dirty in a heartbeat. So make sure you really check for these people, because I know a lot of people out there, not just I'm sure people have been done dirty in worse ways, but loyalty. You need to weed the real from the fake.
I like. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Number one, if you out there bitching about Beyonce not winning the award, make sure your ass bought her motherfucking album before your ass goddamn got here and started bitching. Anyway, when it comes to loyalty, something that is very near and dear to my heart, make sure that it's real. I don't give a fuck if you out here trying to fuck hoes and still have somebody in the house to do right by you. Just let her know what's going on, so she can decide on what she want to do, or he can decide on what he want to do. Cause bitches, y'all ain't shit either. It just goes both ways. All right, just like every other topic. So, whenever you are committing to a relationship or find yourself in a friendship, just do what's right, man. We all have that voice in our heads that tells us right from wrong. It's the same voice, man. Be loyal to those that show loyalty to you. And it's simple as that, man. I've been done wrong so many times that it's ridiculous. And that just shows a lot about myself and a lot about the individuals. So just stay on that right path, do what's true to you, and be loyal to those who fuck with you heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Don't be out here lying to your significant other, to your partner. Just don't do it, man. It's simple as that. They coincide. You know what I'm saying? The relationships coincide. They coexist. Don't have your spouse out there looking stupid. Don't have your partners out there looking stupid. Simple as that. Once you do that, man, the world will be better, man. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Always keep one fist held high with two horns to the sky. This is BlackFist and I'm Gene Woe and that's Shandine, and I swear to God we're gonna see y'all next week. Peace and I love y'all.